welcome to my next Let's Play, which is of a Double Fine production, Psychonauts! Let's get right into it. Anybody who's played this can see that, hey, this isn't the start menu, because it automatically sends you into the game. Well, that's because I had to go into a little bit of the game in order to access the menu right here, which I think I'll actually turn the sound a bit more than I already have. And I had to get there to change the settings such as the sound, the subtitles, there we go, and most importantly the size, because it was at 800 by 600, which made black bars on the side of the screen. So I had to fix that so I could start recording. I will start a new game, and then I'll be quiet during the cutscenes that will probably be here for the next 5 or so minutes, because there's an awful lot of cutscenes at the start, but that's fine. Gives me less time to
The
talk.
human mind. 600 miles of synaptic fiber, 5.5 ounces of cranial fluid, 1,500 grams of complex neural matter, a 3-pound pile of dreams. But I'll tell you what it really is. It is the ultimate battlefield, and the ultimate weapon. The wars of this modern age, the psychic age, are all fought somewhere between these damp, curvaceous undulations. From this day forward, you are all psychic soldiers, paranormal paratroopers, mental marines who are about to ship out on the adventure of their lives. This is our beachhead, and this is your landing craft. You shall engage the enemy in his own mentality. You shall chase his dreams. You shall fight his demons. You shall live his nightmares. And those of you who fight well, you will find yourselves on the path to becoming international secret agents. In other words, Psychonauts. The rest of you will die.
Oh, Maury.
Children, you are not going to die.
Well, if you're not a psychonaut, then you might as well be dead.
They told me this was a summer camp.
Dogen. Don't worry about old Coach Oleander. I've been coming here for years, and trust me, nothing ever happens.
Yeah, Dogen, Lily's right. You don't got nothing to worry about. Except for that giant monster in the lake I was telling you about.
Bobby Zilch, I told you to stop scaring people with that ridiculous old legend. I don't want the kids to be afraid to go out at night and walk alone on the perfectly safe paths of Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp. And we don't want to scare our special guests, superstar psychonauts Sasha 9 and Mia Vodello.
Whoa! Light monster!
Formation.
It's resisting. Quick, bring it over here.
What is it?
It's just a little boy. What's your name, darling?
I'll find out. Kid, get in! Ugh.
My name
Starts with a D.
is Rasputin. But everybody calls me Raz.
Please don't kill us, lake monster!
Compelling.
Armored like a tank.
Sorry I'm late. I don't want to disrupt your briefing, Agent Oleander. Agents 9, Vodello, please, continue.
Where do you think you're going?
You've broken into a highly classified remote government training facility.
I know. Isn't it great? Listen, why don't I just sit over here quietly with my fellow Psychonauts? Hey, how's it going? I like your hat.
We need to have this young man taken from here immediately.
I'll call his parents.
What? But don't you train Psychonauts here?
Yes, darling, but...
To soar across the astral plane. To wage psychic warfare against the enemies of free thought.
That is what I wrote on the front of the pamphlet.
Those words are why I'm here, Coach Oleander. Do you remember what you wrote on the inside of that pamphlet? You were born with a special gift. But the people around you treat it like a curse. Your mother is afraid of you. And your father looks at you with shame in his eyes. Come to Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp, and you can show them all. Back home, your powers make you a loner, an outcast, a circus freak. But in this dojo, in this psychic dojo, they make you a hero.
Get that soldier a bunk.
Now, darling, you can stay here for a few days until your parents come for you, but we can't let you participate in any paranormal training without your parents' consent. I'm sorry.
Wowie, you're so lucky. You get to go home soon.
Home? Back there, I was just like you were, Dogen. Punished by my own family for having powers I never asked for. But here, I have a chance to be something, to make a difference. They may come for me, Dogen, but they'll be looking for Raz, the boy. What they're going to find, what they don't expect, is Raz, the Psychonaut.
And then you'll make their heads explode?
No. Do you do that?
No. Well, once kinda. But now I wear this special hat. Wanna try it on?
No.
But he has mental defenses like I've never seen in someone so young. If I could just get him in my lab for some experiments, I'm sure he could withstand more than the others.
That kid's 1 in a million, Nine. But I'm not gonna let you turn him into one of your guinea pigs. I've got big plans for that mind.
So, as you can see, this has a rather cartoony art style, and you play as a kid who already acts like a kind of a badass, which is always a nice start to a game. And our bunk is apparently in front, on top of someone who's crying, which is always nice. And we get this one over that guy, which is the one that I used to start, and over Muscle Man over here. I think I'll just overwrite the one I used to do the options. Yes, overwrite. And my name doesn't exactly fit, as you can see. If I type it in, I can't type anything else. So I just stuck with Raz, since it'll fit the character that's, you know, playing in the first place. And then we start by falling asleep.
All right, settle down in here. Big day tomorrow. I want to see each and every one of you runts in my classroom at 0600 hours on the dot. I'm the early bird, and you're the worms. Got it? Now, lights out!
What? Hey, what am I doing there?
Okay, quick eye exam before we start. Huh? Look over that way if you will.
Okay. Oh my god, it's
Wow,
reversed.
what's that? Oh,
What's
that's a
that?
psi challenge marker. The staff scatters these all over the camp to test the students. Every one of these you find advances you a whole rank.
Uh-huh.
Now look up for me if you will.
So now it's turning right. This is me turning
there.
right. This is me turning left. I gotta try and fix that.
Come on. Some of the old markers have fallen apart. You'll find bits of them flapping around loose. If you find enough of these Psy cards, you can put them together to make a brand new challenge marker. But you have to buy a Psy core at the camp store to hold them together. Keep ranking up, and before you know it, you'll be able to use brand new psychic powers. Stuff you didn't even know you could do.
And then when do I become a Psychonaut? Because I have to do that before my dad shows up to take me home. Hey, where'd he go? That guy looks so familiar.
Change your camera preferences and other such stuff. Press the escape button. I never would have guessed that escape is.
Hey, Raz! Hurry up! You don't want to be late for basic braining!
Woohoo! Basic braining is the best class ever! Woohoo!
Yes, yes. Let's see, controls. Huh. Guess I'm just gonna have to get used to that or something. Oh well. Well, let's move forward. It takes so hard to get used to. Inverted. Yay! A loose side card. Find these and build a side challenge marker out of them. Get a Psy core from the camp store.
You know that cabin is empty, right?
Duh. I'm practicing for tonight, when it's gonna be full of ladies.
That kind of thing takes practice?
Excuse me, but my parents let me watch R-rated movies, so I think I know a little more about this than you do, okay?
Whoa, you're just gonna watch me.
Stupid lame peephole.
I saw something pop up. Then he started talking. Oh, well. Just run around and talk to everybody.
Definitely going to
That's got to
need
be the worst band name I have ever heard in the history of all time, ever.
And by worst, did you possibly mean the best? Because that's what I was thinking.
No, I meant worst, as in I can't even believe we're friends, it's so bad.
Look deeply into your heart, Phoebe. And I think you'll find that even you believe the Levitators is pretty much the dopest name a band could ever have.
The Levitators? Are we some sort of cover band that only plays graduation ceremonies for motivational seminars?
I've been practicing, and I think I could levitate us both during our gigs. For real now.
No way! Last year you dropped me and I broke my drums.
Hey, at least those got fixed. I'll never get back those records you melted with that unplanned pyrotechnics display of yours.
Look, you know when I have a good solo going, sometimes things get hot. I can't help it. And it seemed like part of the show if we named the band the right thing.
Oh, not this again.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Can't see
please,
anything.
would you please welcome
No.
the Fire Starters?
Oh, man. If we're gonna call it that, we might as well call it Burning Itch.
What?
The Whispering Rockers.
What?
That's my band name idea. Hey, why aren't you guys in Coach Oleander's class?
Are you kidding? A kid got killed in that class last year.
I heard it was a bunch of kids, Phoebe.
Well, I heard it was a bunch of blind kids and the coach threw them off a cliff.
Yeah, because they were late for class.
You'd better hurry, kid. Now, where were we, Quinn?
Hey, how's everybody tonight? You feeling itchy? I said you feeling itchy?
Watch it, Quentin.
Or what? You'll burn me? You know you can't burn me. You got a block. Well, that's why we're
Stupid
friends.
lame people. Oh, you're right.
That's why we're in a band together. Yeah. And why we should call the band the Levitators.
Did you say heavy-taters? Because that's what I heard.
Levitators.
Oi. I hope there isn't too much of this dialogue. Whoa! Suddenly grinding on a log for no real reason. Oh hey, it's that guy.
Nah. The rest of camp is off limits until you have a basic braining merit badge. Now get! Nah, the rest now.
Tried to walk around. I hope this game doesn't have too much of that dialogue, because I'll sit there and listen to it.
You, new boy. Seen bear lurking in woods?
Nope.
Positive. Giant, hairless bear?
Nope.
In Russia, bears much smaller. Also more hair. Less lurking. Always eager to wrestle. This one, hide and run.
I'll let you know if I see anything.
Cannot lurk forever, bear.
Okay. We are. Wait, Dogan.
For the last time, no. I would never do that. I could never kill everyone. Oh, hi, Raz.
Squirrel trouble?
They're liars is all. Whatever they tell you, it's a lie.
I'll take your word for it. You going to class?
Yeah, I'll meet you up there. As soon as I get these guys to shut up.
What? I can tell stuff with him is going to be real entertaining. Let's be an adventurer and search people's houses, as you do in games. Hey, look, and it pays off. Is that something in the... An arrowhead. Well then. Stadium, a rare psychoactive material, which makes them very valuable. You can use arrowheads to buy items in the camp store and other places, so it's basically currency. Got it. Okay, F was to open it. And there was a car in the smelly outhouse. Of course there was. Let's see, I explored there. Hey, there's two more people.
So, you're dating Elka now. Does that mean we won't hang out as much?
Shoot, I reckon things ain't gonna change one bit. Doggone it, partner. No woman's never gonna...
Hey, you're gonna make my boyfriend late for class. Come on, James. Come on.
Hi. What's the rush?
Well, you know what they say about slow rolling tumbleweeds.
No time for chit-chat, James. We're late for class.
Some of those things I don't even have words for. Yeah, it's a... I thought it was just a random log. It's actually a bench. I pulled this up.
Levitators.
And there's another one over here by this bird. Now, guessing I go up, considering that's the only direction I haven't gone in yet.